Hey, it worked. Awesome. You have to bug the actual PlayStation out to get the square frame like this and to have it chroma key. And I'm glad it still works. Please don't patch that bug, PlayStation. Hello everyone, and welcome back. Today we are rewinding the clocks back to 2018 to replay Marvel's Spider-Man in the lead up to the highly anticipated sequel set to release on October 20th. I'm excited beyond belief. Alright, we're getting new stuff all the time, and as we go through this series we can talk about some newer news that comes out. I'm sure we'll get a story, cinematic, launch trailer soon. Not a launch trailer, obviously. This series is set to showcase my thoughts on the entire game and to show those of you who haven't somehow seen it all, the story in its entirety. And now, after the first episode, we've decided we're going to do Miles Morales as well, so I'll cram it all in before October 20th, so one other thing, I have fixed the frame rate. I'm so used to boosting all the settings as hard as they can possibly go, but this stream runs at 30 frames per second, so having the game in 60 last time kinda didn't make it look great when you watch it back. So hopefully it's all fixed. Without waiting any longer, let's get right into it. Howdy baby to you too. Let's go. Alright, I completely forgot where I am. Am I trying to go home to the house that I don't have?
Not getting much coverage. I should look for more towers to activate.
This game feels so good. For me, the web swinging feels great only once you've maxed out everything and you've actually got some proper speed.
Officers are pinned down by hostiles en masse. Officers near Gramercy, please report.
What are your thoughts on the web swinging in this game? For me, it's great, but it's not perfect. I want complete control when I web swing in my games. Web of Shadows might be my favorite, although you can't do the tricks and all this extra cool stuff that you can in this game. You have, like, I don't know what you'd call it, a full range of motion. You could, like, hold onto a line and just hold it and hold it and hold it and do like a full yo-yo if you had enough speed. In this game, you're forced to let go regardless of what you do.
All this for little old me?
Thank God it's not a no damage run. Alright. So I think we were heading to our apartment. Kind of felt like it was doing all the hard work. Yeah, that's the other issue I had. It feels good, but it always feels like it's got training wheels on. It deliberately has this built-in system, like, you know, if you get two opposing ends of a magnet and push them together, so it, you know, pushes apart. Yeah, not a lot of mechanical challenge and traversal. Yeah, it's like opposing magnets for buildings, but more so, what I noticed, for cars and everything. You almost never hit cars when you swing downward. And if you're about to, or you know, you should hit a car when you're swinging because you're swinging really low, the game will like lift you up and then coast you across the top, and I don't like that either. There was big debate for a long time from the community leading up to just this game about whether we should have fall damage or not, because it incentivizes you to get good at the game, and that's what Spider-Man 2 Spider-Man 2 had back in 2004. That's Spider-Man 2. Do they, like, completely change the lock? Like, I suppose they can do that.
Come on.
Get evicted.
Empire Sanitation, this is Eddie.
Yeah, there's little tricks and stuff you can do, but
track down some items that were accidentally picked up
you
from
can
a
pretty
dumpster
much...
outside my
Dumpster number?
Pretty much.
hang on.
This is one of my more favorite. I can't even English. I've been working all day. I'm bugged.
Truck's already left its shift. If your stuff's not there, you're out of luck.
Would have to,
Wait,
right?
please.
Come on. He went through all of his stuff to throw it out. Isn't there prototypes for web bombs, not just the plans?
Alright. Looks like it should be at the
See that
municipal
backpack?
garage about
That
right
backpack right there?
Got it. Thanks, Eddie.
Mysterio! It's gone.
Bowery and Grant.
Sorry.
Not a problem.
I see that in a video once and I can't ever unsee
I
it.
don't care if I lose everything else. I have to find my Spidey drive.
So yeah, I think it's just a hard drive. That's the only thing that was like conclusive evidence that, you know, he's bloody
I have years of research on that
Spider-Man and
drive.
whatnot.
Everything
But
I've worked on since
I mean,
high school.
I've seen that intro that many times now. I'm pretty sure there's a mask just sitting there propped up. There would have to be something, right? If you were Spider-Man's landlord, or you didn't know you were Spider-Man's landlord, and then you found out while you were evicting him, would you evict him? He could kill you. Yeah, he had all that stuff laying around. But wasn't it just like a computer and magazines? Like, yes, there was the mask sitting there, but other than that, I think it was just a cracked laptop. You know, you had the toaster that automatically goes down, but that...
Only breaking and entering if I don't break anything, right?
That's not really conclusive evidence, is it?
Maybe they haven't dumped the trash yet. No.
Don't know.
Okay, time to
Well, that's what I was thinking. It'd have to be something. He's not that organized.
Sanitation, this is Eddie.
Sorry, is there any chance the truck wasn't
But yeah, as I was saying, I really like this mission. It's so small scaled and so Peter Parker.
I'm headed there now.
So side quest Spider-Man.
Long shot. But
I don't know, it just it's what I want. I want more missions like these.
Any idea which one?
I like
one of the mom and
the idea of it being, you know,
Jerry's?
No,
a Spider-Man simulator. I want to simulate
Oh, right.
just the average day in the life of Spider-Man, and this is about as close as it can get.
Thanks, Eddie.
No worries. Hope you find your stuff.
Should be some trucks. Nope, stuff's not here. There has to be another truck around here.
Yeah.
No sign of my stuff. What an interesting smell.
Isn't there a...
Eddie, you're my only hope.
I used to know exactly where to go after every
You sure
mission.
they were around here?
Well, the guys might have switched routes due to the upcoming.
I might have been
rally.
decent at speedrunning.
If you
God
look at
damn
one
the
on
neighbor's
Route
dog.
35, they'd be dropping off at the incinerator right
The
now.
amount of videos that dog has ruined.
Over by Manhattan Bridge. Better hustle.
There's nothing I can do about that. Hopefully we just pray. Alright. So how does the stream look? Does it actually look like it's running properly? Because last time, yeah, it was in 60 frames per second, the game, and streaming in 30 frames per second. So it looked a little bad when you watched it back.
Uh-oh, looks like trouble. And we're done.
There we go. That was pretty quick, wasn't it?
Thanks, Spider-Man.
See, I think at no damage run, it'll get easier
You okay?
the further I get, because I'll have more and more of that stuff. Well, we're going to be doing it on New Game Plus now, anyway.
There's probably more on the way. I'll keep an eye out. Hey, mind if I look
But
around
yeah.
for some personal items?
Sure, have at it. I gotta go file an incident report.
How's my face
Something
look
there.
on a
Gotta
phone
move
in
these
a
bags
very
out of the way.
small area of the phone? Can you even see me? I have moved the camera closer than what it was last time. Just because it is such a small screen. Hopefully you can catch my reaction
Please be
better if
here.
something happens. Or at least
Yes.
maybe for the second game. I'm still debating whether or not I want... Oh,
still
thank you. Well, I did just get a haircut. I'm going to say it's the haircut.
Hey, look, an old gadget prototype. Looks kind of awesome. Why didn't I ever finish it? I think I can make this work.
Look, it's that guy, Spider.
Imagine if his hard drive wasn't there, like his landlord had just pinched that. I love this. Boop, boop. What'd that guy stick to? He didn't stick to... Oh, yeah, no, he's... Oh, there is one. Oh, I don't have that. There we go.
Okay.
Gadgets,
well, this isn't quite
overpowered
going
as
as
hell.
planned. Where am I gonna sleep? Guess I could try MJ's.
Yeah.
All right. How am I gonna talk my way onto MJ's couch? Let's see.
I like this stuff.
Hi,
It's so much more
MJ,
subtle.
Peter. Any chance I could stay over it? Oh, that's
Yeah, there's no way you can do a game without it having, you know, a major boss fight and a major
MJ,
villain. But I
just
like
my
the
neighborhood
smaller
and-
scaled stories. That's why I like a lot of the side quests. I'm not sure if we'll have much time for them.
Hey, MJ, now that we're talking again.
And I'm
I thought
thinking
maybe-
of trying to stream every Thursday, because people do stuff on Friday
Why am I
evenings and
making this
Saturday
such a big
evenings.
deal?
But Thursday
We're just
suits
friends,
pretty
right?
well, and
Friends crash on each other's couches all the time.
if I
Not weird or
can
anything.
fit this entire game in
Ouch.
5 streams,
MJ's couch. Oh, what am I thinking? Just
and
gotta
then the
web 'em.
Mars one in 3 streams, I'll be pushing it. I might have to do
Looks like
some
MJ's
longer
story
ones.
just got published.
Then it should
I
like
think I'll find
perfectly
somewhere
tie
else
up
to
to the
stay.
release day,
She's probably busy.
which will be on a Friday, but I'd be able to stream like the last of Miles right
I
beforehand.
wish Harry was in town. I could crash with him.
Oh, if you only knew. He's in town. He's that way
Someone
somewhere.
left me a voicemail. Number's blocked though.
Hey there, Spider. Long time no see. Miss me?
All this talk of Black Cat and Spider-Man ass pics is not here.
I think I know that voice.
I don't think so. He's gonna miss it. He's gonna be very upset with himself. Alright.
Hello, Spider. Been thinking about you a lot lately. We were good together, weren't we? Maybe it's time to reignite the flame.
Black Cat.
Ugh.
Don't tell me she's scoping out places to rob. She promised she would give.
Black Cat's an interesting one for this game.
What was she looking at?
I'm definitely pro Black Cat over Mary Jane in this universe.
She packs those with Rangers.
But I don't know how I
to
feel about the
harvest
design.
nearby RFID signals.
It's not
I'll let
that
Yuri know to pick it
Black
up.
Cat needs cleavage, like in every other Spider-Man game.
Believe she's
It's
too
more
smart
that
to
it's
be
just
putting
got this
herself
very
at risk like this.
techie
She must be
kind of
desperate for
design.
something.
Then it's also a mismatch of different materials and just
Yuri,
random
you
lines
still have
without
Black
any
Cat's
rhyme
certain
or
equipment in
reason.
the evidence lockup,
At least
right?
to me. It's like with the advanced suit. I like it a lot, but
Maybe.
they like to over-design things. Where's photo mode? You know, they've got all this piping and then around the bicep and all this stuff. And it's just too much.
Double check and
Well-
let me know if her gear is still there.
Maybe. I don't want it to seem like it's just sex appeal. But it does make more sense for her to be completely
Hey, man.
wrapped up if she's
Oh,
flipping
wait, what's
around
up?
and doing all sorts
I
of mad
thought we
stuff.
were gonna meet up for dinner tonight.
Or does
right.
it make more sense
I'm
for her to
sorry, I
have
forgot.
cleavage so the girls
been
can
a hard
breathe?
day.
I don't know. Do we have any ladies in the chat?
Peter, I'm sorry.
I also kind of got evicted from my apartment.
What? Do you have a place to stay tonight?
Actually, no. Not really. I hate that.
I don't know if you've seen it then, but it just did the thing where it
Of
lifts
course.
you when you swing really low.
To come
Yeah,
to
there you
my
go.
office.
You can
Thanks, mate.
see it like the animation goes kind of stiff. Yeah, like that. Hang on, I'm trying to trigger it properly. Alright. Hang on. Yeah, it's just... It's not super fun when the game just keeps playing it super safe for you. Alright.
Can't believe I haven't slept since the Fisk takedown. Gotta start taking better care of myself.
Yeah, this man just... I don't know why they had to change it at the very start of the game to it actually being dawn when he wakes up. Like, that was one of the big things of the remaster I noticed, was that they changed it to dawn. Like, Peter would wake up in the morning. It makes sense that he would wake up midday to go and,
May's couch is comfortable.
you know, stop crime or Fisk. You know, happening at 12 or something. I just don't know how I feel about that face still. It's not bad per se. I think I said it in the last one. It's not.
I can't take this.
Obviously, he looks younger and it's a downgrade from what we've got. But if we had gotten this from the very start without the other face,
Soon.
I don't think people would be that upset. It's just, it's because, again, we've had that time with the first
So much
mocap actor to then change it. It just feels like it's an imposter.
like the rest of us.
It's almost like there's an imposter among us.
Sorry to interrupt.
So Mr. Negative was a very interesting choice for villain.
You're in charge while I'm gone.
I don't think I really talked about it in the last one, but
how long will you be away?
I didn't know when they were,
Really
you know,
don't
first announcing the
Is
game and
everything okay?
pushing with Mr. Negative,
It's some
how
personal
much of
business I've been planning
Spider-Man's,
for a while.
let's say, canon per se had already happened.
Please
You know,
take care of
had
this.
Green Goblin, Doc Ock, and Venom already happened as this well far down the timeline. I thought that was what this was going to be, and seeing Mr. Negative, oh, this is going to be a
Guess I better get
fresh
busy.
twist, a fresh take on a villain. And I feel like he might have been the main villain at one point,
Mr. Lee's
just for a
okay.
very brief period before they're like, we had
Hello?
the chance to make Spider-Man games. How are we not going to utilize the
Robbie must be
guys? You know what I
happy right
mean?
now.
The three.
Kind of went viral. And get this, Mayor Osborn just announced he's going to give Officer Davis an award this afternoon.
Wow. Wait, isn't Osborn's campaign rally this after? Oh, I.
Hey.
Yeah, we all do. But still a pretty cool moment for Officer Davis and his family. I'll be there covering it.
Let's go, Officer D.
Yeah, of course. See you then.
I know what I said. It wasn't a very good joke. Alright. So now we're getting into one of my favorite missions of the game.
So humiliating taking money from May. I should head out into the city and try to pay it forward.
Let's check out Howard real quick. While we're waiting.
Howard, long time no see. How's Pidgey doing?
He's a little down today.
Isn't this a weird idea for side quests? I remember when they told us that you can chase down pigeons in this game before it came out, and I was like, what?
so
What do you
sorry.
mean I can chase pigeons?
Your landlord
What is?
can really be
Why would I
heartless.
chase
They
pigeons?
kicked me out of my place.
There's so many things you could do in a Spider-Man game, and this is what you decided to do. At least it's
I've been
unique.
looking everywhere for the rest of them.
But
With my bad leg and all.
I really wish
You know
they'd spend a
what?
little bit more time on
Get
just
around.
innovating
How about I keep an
crime
eye
in
out
the
for
city. I mean, look, they already gave us so much.
Thank you. If you have any luck, please give me a call.
And I appreciate the little bit of variety, but for me, when I finish a Spider-Man game, it's when the story's complete and I'm just swinging around doing my thing. That's when it feels like I'm actually just playing the game now. It's like, alright, now I am just in a Spider-Man simulator. How good of a job can you guys do? Oh my god, there's a lot of text. Better or worse than balloons and pizza from Spider-Man 2? I prefer the pizza stuff. That's cool. I mean, imagine if you had a side gig
Congrats on
delivering
the ceremony
pizzas
today.
again. Maybe not with the same theme that gives you that much anxiety, you feel like you're gonna die. That I can go without
What's
that.
up?
Just got a tip that the demons are moving on the Fisk construction site in Midtown. Wife would kill me
So
if
I
didn't fail.
love
Prepped
this
like
mission,
cops
and this is one of the things I really appreciate about the Miles game,
Understood.
where you can
Go
actually
swing
just
by, let you know
replay
when I
missions instead of
Hey,
having
hey,
to replay the
tip on
entire
public
game
speaking.
over.
Just picture everyone in their underwear. Wait, not Osborn.
And
you know what? Never mind.
I would think they would carry it into Spider-Man 2, but how are certain sequences gonna work if, like, let's say the demo we got for the second game, when he's in the black suit, and at the very end in the cutscenes he's swinging around with, like, the tendrils grabbing onto, like, the drone to throw it, or whatever. How does that work if you decide to replay the mission in a suit that's not a symbiote costume? Can you do that?
Consolidated shipping.
Yeah, oh, they were cool missions. Very anxiety-inducing.
Jeff, I'm here.
But did challenge you to get good at it.
Boss wants them dead.
Looks like the demons are moving in.
Doesn't
on
work
Fisk's
with
territory.
the training
Got this?
wheels.
I
Yeah,
got this.
yeah, the training wheel swinging. I'm getting it bang on with the E3 demo. Holy moly, I'm getting it exact. Holy moly, I'm getting it exact. Alright, that's as far as I can go, because there's more guys than there was. Check that back later on. You watched the original E3 demo from 2017. I just did the exact thing.
You don't need to kill us too.
Like
Fisk's territory.
pretty much to a T. That's how well far into this I am. I'm too deep now. I'm too far gone. I'm a lost cause. Oh, come on, that way. That worked. Yeah, I really like this mission. I wish I could just replay this, because there's so many different suits I'd like to see it in, and... oh, man.
Hey, Willie.
But you just go to YouTube for it.
You.
Nice jumpsuit. Slimming.
Stay out of my business.
Wait, the demons. Who's their leader?
Keep my men alive and maybe I'll tell you.
So much to talk about. Like, this is the whole Puddlegate situation, where after the demo and how good the puddles looked, people lost their minds when the puddles weren't there in the final game. But you fail to realize that when they're producing the game, they're probably only rendering that part of the city, and it's on a PC with no restrictions. You know, in a final game, of course the graphics are going to take a hit. This side, because I want to do that. Oh god. Oh, come on, did I get him? Damn it! I hate that they don't let you kill people in this. Alright, it's a video game, they're not real people. Man, the cannon is important to these guys.
Hey, big guy.
So I'm trying to remember where I was when I first seen this. Like, the demo, I mean. It was, whoop. Where was it? 2017. I just remember it blowing me away. I watched that thing over and over and over. I was finally getting the dream Spider-Man game that I'd always wanted. You know? And it's because, like, we had the Arkham franchise, and I just don't alright, if I don't want to take damage, I'll do a no damage run and I'll take damage. No! Alright, we're not doing that. Leave me alone, I'm not trying to not get hit this time. I don't care as much.
Better swing around the outside.
Alright, it'd be unrealistic if I didn't take a single hit. Yeah, I was finally getting the game that I always wanted, because yes, with the Batman games, or at least the Arkham ones, we had a definitive be the Batman. And while we had great Spider-Man games in the past, well, some games did some things good and other games did other parts better, we never had a be the Spider-Man game. So I was just excited out of my mind. That didn't work. Alright, whatever. We'll go down
got their
here.
attention. Gotta find the survivors fast.
Yeet.
I could have taken him.
Sure.
Ouch.
I'm not going anywhere.
And yeah, even more excited. That same excitement is still there because I've wanted to do this in the black suit forever. If there's any Spider-Man plot line I love, it is me black suit. And I love the entire approach that they're bringing to this second game. The way the developers keep talking about it, how they want it to be an allegory for drug addiction. That's perfect. And when Brian Intihar said that what Venom is the bond between the symbiote and the host, it's not the symbiote is Venom, but it's the combination of the two. He gets it, man. He gets it. I didn't know you could rip that down. How have I never noticed that? I feel like an idiot. Ah. Hey! You missed Black Cat, buddy. I'm sorry. You missed him. Him. Yeah. I'm very progressive. It's 2023. Shim? Now let's not put that thought into our heads. Why do an allegory for drug addiction when you could just have smoking crack? Or it's just how, you know, when sometimes you feel like the best version of yourself, it might not be.
You okay?
I can't even remember what the fucking thing was. When you think you're the best version of yourself and you feel great,
Your turn.
and your friends are telling you, no, this is not good for you, you know, they're just implementing that into this second game, and I'm very much looking forward to it. They're treating it seriously, and I think, provided it's done right, this could be just the dream experience for me. I can't explain it, alright? I sound like I'm saying nothing, it's just dribble. And that's because my brain is fried, but I'm extremely excited to play it, man. Alright, it's 45 days or something. Speaking of dates, to this day, it has been exactly 5 years since this game came out. So, this stream might be a little bit of a celebration of that too. But, seeing this demo for the first time. Like, it just escalated and escalated and escalated, and I saw this. Will you ever do a no death run? I feel like it would be too easy. Like, once, you know, attempting a no hit run, if I ever did complete that, to then go around and do one where I just don't die, it just doesn't feel like it would be as compelling.
Go.
I feel like that's something a lot of people could do, but how many people could commit to doing a run with not a single hit? I thought that'd be much more interesting to look at. I wish we had more things like this in the city,
Helicopter with a wrecking ball?
rather than just like the car chases and crimes on rooftops.
I got this.
No dodge run? I might be able to do that. I'd be pretty screwed once it comes to the scorpion part though. Like when you're hallucinating on that mad spliff.
Whoa, rockets.
You know, the tails come out everywhere and it's just not gonna happen.
That helicopter is destroying the city.
I know.
You need to bring it down.
I know.
No attacking with square.
Working on it, Yuri. Oh, you want it to-
There's too many runs to try, guys. I can't get to them all. But yeah, look, extremely excited for this second game, as I said, because I think more than anything, there we go, got it. No melee run, no skill run. I'm already doing that with my no damage run, man. All right. 0 skills. I've still not made it past Fisk. It's stupid. I mean, maybe this can be the no death run. I haven't died yet. This counts, right? Gosh, this whole set piece is incredible.
Hope I live to regret this.
This is one of the best things in any spot. What the hell happened there? This is one of the best things to happen in any Spider-Man game ever.
Hi.
Fisk is my worst enemy. That fat man haunts my dreams now. Ah.
Afraid I have to ask you to pull over the helicopter, sir.
There we go.
One engine down. Now for the second. This is your master plan? Replace Fisk? Fisk, you don't look at me kidding.
Oh, that worked. First best sequence in any Spider-Man game is... I know exactly what you're talking about before I even finished reading it. I'm going to die!
I guess this is the plan.
That is the best sequence in any Spider-Man game. I think I was going to put that in a video the other week. Which video was it?
You got this.
I mean, it could be a very real reality, man. it could happen. I definitely will return to it. I was thinking of streaming even earlier this week, so I might do, depending on how well and how far we get through this. Oh, God, that's cool. I might try and fit in some no damage runs again, because I now at the very end of the third stream that I'm gonna do this with the whole remastered, New Game Plus aspect. I definitely believe I can do this.
Have a website? Yes. Whoops. Hey Yuri, I caught the bad guys, but
what?
you might want to bring a laugh.
Oh yeah, I was saying it on a stream earlier. I got really savage, or it felt like it, and
Fanboy.
I don't know. It's a mess of a film.
Oh crap, I'm late.
Oh, that's right. Miles is in this game.
Nah, I gotta get to City Hall for my dad's ceremony.
All right, tell your pops I said congrats.
God, I keep losing my train of thought. Straw meat camel. Gosh, it's cool.
MJ, did they start the ceremony yet?
What was I talking about?
They're still setting up. Where are
Not
you?
Spider-Man Lotus. It was
Got
just
hung up at
before
work.
that.
Be there
Gosh,
soon.
I'm losing my train of thought. We will never know who friend
Officers respond. Witness report of an active drug deal.
train tracks.
Please copy.
I'm just gonna take some educated guesses. We will never know who. I'm sorry, mate. My brain is gone. I've been working all day. I've been to the gym. I've done it all. Just exhausted. All right, because I'm not as big as the other guy, so I gotta get bigger, right?
Another message from Doc.
Uh oh.
I don't want to jinx us, but the lead I'm following.
I think Otto. Is this where he jinxes us?
Also expanded in ways we never
Is this
could
phone
imagine.
call the sole reason why the
Everything
entire
had
third
first.
act of the game happens?
Norman pulling our plug.
Really hope this works out. Doc's work is
Don't
too
want to
important
jinx us.
go unpunished.
He jinxed us. Oh my god, Yes. So yeah, that's the main climax for the first act of the game, but then this mission here is the one that really closes it out.
There's a pigeon.
Oh, there's a pigeon. I suppose we better do that then. We can fit one in. Come on. Max swinging speed, or close to. I still haven't maxed it out yet. I haven't capped it yet. Because what is it? It's... I'm gonna die. You never know, man. Insomniac could pull a fast one. I doubt it, but I'd love to go back and just play all the old Spider-Man games again. It would be an absolute blast. I just need to figure out a way to get it all to work with PlayStation 2 and all that. Because I want to play old school PlayStation 2. I don't want to use an emulator. I'd have to use an emulator. So yeah, first act of the game. It's solid. It's you're catching up and meeting this new interpretation of Spider-Man. There's a new villain on the rise, and we think that we've stopped him, but we're only just getting very close. No. Has Peter think he stopped them?
Miss Steinberg could see you now.
Hey,
I can't remember.
Dad. I mean, come on, you saved Spider-Man. I'm pretty sure that makes you an official superhero.
It did. That bird is stuffed in the back pocket of my Spider-Man suit at the moment. Just all snapped and just... It doesn't look good. It's actually starting to make my suit stink.
Come on, honey.
Jesus Christ.
Welcome, everyone.
I was gonna do the
Before I
little
hand it off to
punchline
Mary Osborne, I'd just like to say a few words.
in a minute. Again, I'll let the cutscene play out.
I think this gang war may finally be over.
Oh yeah, Peter does think it's over.
Like over?
He thinks it solved it. He's beaten the new villain. But really, yeah, this whole first act is setting up and introducing Martin Lee, Mr. Negative, this new antagonist, and yeah, just introducing you to this Peter and his world.
Something's not right about it.
And then the second act is all, it's not over yet, and it's all about taking down Mr. Negative, Martin Lee, now that you know who he is, up until you defeat him in the train sequence. And then the third act is just bonkers. Let's just throw everything we can
We all
on the
know
table.
that Officer Davis
It's not a very
is a
nicely structured. I just hired some
Instead of
people to
coffee,
kill
maybe we could have dinner
black
instead.
policemen because
I could come over. I'll cook.
that's horrible. That's
Or
horrible.
we could, meet at a totally neutral location for a completely normal meal, cooked by professionals.
For acts of extraordinary bravery.
What do we think of Norman in this universe? Because I think he's perfect. He looks like Norman from the Amazing Spider-Man franchise, if you can even remember. Like, very briefly there, but then he acts and sounds a bit more like Defoe.
Congratulations, sir.
And the mayor aspect is pretty cool. I'm excited to see what he's gonna be like as Green Goblin. Is he gonna still be mostly sane when he's not Green Goblin? And I mean, I would assume so. And then use his power of being mayor to really turn the entire city against Spider-Man. Like, there's some pretty cool stuff they could do. But that's thinking way ahead.
Yes?
I've worked many years for this moment.
Who is this?
Because it's compelling. It's a compelling story, not because it's terrorism. Not played by Willem Dafoe, 0 out of 10. I tell you what, that guy in Spider-Man Lotus playing Goblin really channeled his inner Willem Dafoe as hard as he could, but I couldn't help myself. I was cracking up. I don't know why. Someone trying to do a Willem Dafoe impression and reading out corny Green Goblin lines. It just killed me. I don't know. I don't know. Ooh, I think Peter's gonna go to the bathroom. He's a bit constipated. Thank God I didn't have the balls to watch Lotus. Yeah, well, I think I said everything I had to say in the review. I was interested from an outsider perspective on it. I didn't know that much. I wasn't, again, on the whole hype train from the start. I just kinda knew about it, being a Spider-Man fan in the loop. And then it was only after the VFX shots had come out, which I think is when, like, the VFX artists were quitting. They were releasing the cutscenes they'd done. That's when I was like, hang on, that looks pretty damn decent. That was satisfying, that swing animation. Like the Romba. I don't know what the Romba is. Is the Romba the cousin to the Goomba? I don't know why Goombas came to my head. I still have to watch the Mario movie. A lot of movies to review.
Miles! Peter!
My god, this scene is so intense, isn't it? I don't even know if that was sarcasm from myself or not, because I guess it kinda is. I tell you what, it did surprise me the first time I seen it, just because of how, Spider-Man, kids game, it's supposed to be kid friendly. It's pretty, like, I don't know if full on is the right way of putting it. Maybe review Sebsir if you can. I mostly just talk about movies and TV shows, and I mean, I'm finally dipping my toes in the realm of video games, and I'd love to actually have a real crack at talking about music too. But the problem for me with music is it's just so subjective. If you don't resonate with the music personally, then isn't it... Hey guys. Shit. Is it working? Where the hell is he? My man just vanished. Sup everybody, I got a new job. Alright. Don't worry, okay? Everybody's fine. I'm the new Spider-Man. This is the state of it in, like, the movies at the moment. Everybody's on the Miles hype train, and I like him too, because Mr. Tom Holland over there, he's not faring that well. Miles Blogget controversy. I don't know what Blogget is. Am I just illiterate? Do I not understand just basic English? So you get to play as Miles in his most basic form. The most basic hoodie and basic... Oh yeah, Miles is a blogger. Vlogger. Yeah, he just Logan Paul'd himself.
Mom? Mom!
Yeah, I was surprised at how intense this scene was the first time around. Or at least the cutscene, it was just like, oh wow, they're really just, for a Spider-Man game and also a kind of a kid's game, showcasing a scene of just terrorism. And just straight up, people are dying. Okay. Spider-Man doesn't save everybody. Because he's lifting really hard.
Are you okay? Nice going, kid. Are you okay?
Yes. Are you okay?
So when I first seen this version of Miles, I wasn't super in love. Because we had...
I'm gonna be alright. I'm gonna be alright.
What was it?
I have to go find Dad, okay?
We had like Into the Spider-Verse, and that would have been... It was the same year, but did it come out before or after? I just remember seeing both and going, the Into the Spider-Verse version of Miles, that's the one. That is the best version of that character there has ever been. And I love Across the Spider-Verse as well. And this version was good, but it felt just short of it. It was the Miles Morales game, which we will get into after this, if I can fit it in, which I should be able to do. That's what made me fall in love with this version of Miles. So I'm very excited to show you guys that as well. Because then you get much more one-on-one time with this character and him really growing into his own with his own costume and designing it. Didn't Peter just get KO'd? Be the... Why did I see a... Even like that, that was... Oh no, that part was not as shocking, it was this part here. It was like, oh, we're just straight up gonna show corpses. How'd that happen? How'd Peter get knocked out? Number and he's sending me free. I can't keep up. Are you guys like spamming all sorts of other chats and only some of them are showing up? I don't know. Oh god, I think I got an eyelash in my eye. No.
Okay.
Yeah, run, speed run, speed run, speed run, speed run. Hey, you guys died. I don't care. Speed run. I can't run. Yeah, I'm surprised with how ballsy this game got with this whole sequence. But I mean, they keep talking about this new game being so much darker than the first one, and it looks like we're gonna have a sequence where, I
got you, Dad. Whoa!
Oh wait, I think I was supposed to attack him, wasn't I? Does that count as a death and a no death run? I don't know.
Gotta help him.
I'm here. I made it. Why isn't it working? It doesn't. Yeah, why is it not working? How long do I have to dick around here? Where's my dad? Can I actually get it? Have I broken the game? For fuck's sake. Wow. I've never run into this bug before.
Whoa!
Whoa! It's almost like I was sneaking around armed guys.
That was right there.
Only happens if you're Peter. Seriously, how did I break the game? I don't understand.
I got you, Dad.
Now it works. Alright. I don't know what Miles was thinking here. What was the plan? Whoa, I just got stabbed by a demon. Yeah, where's that guy? I missed him.
No.
I missed his cameo.
Enough! We have to leave. Now.
Dad.
This scene hits a whole lot better with the Miles game in retrospect.
Dad, no!
Because again, this being, you know, a game solely focused around Peter and Miles is only a side character, you don't have that time. And that closes the first act of the game. Woo. We're getting there. If it's split into 3 acts, which it is, we should be able to finish this in 5 streams is the goal. We're going to try and get it done in 5. And if we're running a little short, then we might have to have a longer one. We'll see how we go. It'd be easier if it was 6 streams, but I've worked out the numbers that if we do 5 for this game and 3 for Miles, 5 for this game and 3 for Miles, that we should link up exactly to when the release of the second game comes out. The question I have, while you're both here, is do I use the face cam for when I play the second game? Because it shows up on the TV for me as well, and I kind of want to be entirely immersed in the experience. But if something crazy happens, like some twist, you kind of want my reaction there, right?
I'm sorry for your loss.
And as much as I love chatting back and forth with you guys,
I'm Peter Parker.
What?
I was at City Hall when...
What? Feast. Frightening, ending the world. That's not how acronyms work. What?
That's what you were gonna say, right?
Oh boy.
Or it all gets easier with time. Don't worry.
Yeah, I'm not sure. As much as I love talking to you guys, I will be turning off the chat for when I play the second game, just because it's. I've waited a long time. You're not too fussed about the face cam?
I'm sorry about
that. The second game would...
I don't know what I'm going to do.
You know, if I don't have the face cam and I don't have the chat on, and I probably won't be saying as much because I'll be actually watching and really investing myself in the story, it might not give you much incentive to check this out over someone that's just going to upload the gameplay in its entirety.
I'm sorry, Jeff.
In, 4K, 60 frames per second.
I'm busy. What's up?
Have you started looking
So I
for
just
Martin
don't know.
yet?
No, I told you I can't start a manhunt based on a hunch from Spider-Man.
But I'm telling you, he's the guy.
Get me some solid evidence and we'll talk.
So you can't select rain as a weather type in this fucking game.
Hey,
jeez, that sounded aggressive coming out of me then. Don't know why. You know, you can choose day, sunset, and night, but you can't choose dawn, and you can't choose rainy weather.
What about the police? Do they have any leads on Lee?
And I can't believe Jacinda Chu, the art director, was really surprised that, us as fans were like, why can't we have more weather types and more this and more that? Because, people like to get creative in photo mode, and other people like to roleplay or do things in a more dramatic manner if it's raining.
Maybe you'll find some evidence as to where he might be.
Yeah.
Yes, alright, I need snow, I need all of the weathers. Alright? I need a hailstorm, I need like golf ball sized hailstorm ice to just knock me the hell out. Alright, I want to be dodging like this constantly.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
I don't even know what that even means anymore. Snowstorms, yes. Yeah, I need full blizzard. I want ice everywhere. Even though I won't even be touching it, I'll be swinging.
Gotta take these guys out.
And then I need a Spider-Man costume with ice skates. Alright. Man, this perch takedown gets so overpowered once you max it out. Do I bother being stealthy? I was gonna be stealthy, but I'm not sure why. I wish that there was... I know the stealth is very underdeveloped, but I wish there was more incentive to do things stealthy. Because there's no reward for it. I just grab things through the wall. Gosh, I'm good at this game. Man, he got hit by that drum the entire way down. Damn it, I wasted 2. Alright.
Okay, that's all of them.
It's here, isn't it? Right. I suppose we gotta try the door first that doesn't work.
High security lock. They use these on banks, not recycling
So
centers.
Batman games don't do that. They just let you just go for it if you know what to
Looks like I
do.
could override the circuit. Need my electric webs. Well, that did something.
Yeah,
It looks like
I like
circuit's
seeing
been
all
going
the
to juice.
finishes in general. They're awesome. My favorite one, in the air at least, is when like he flips all around them and then he basically like stomps on their head and launches up off of them. Or on the ground, probably the one where he like triple kicks. Like he punches and then punches again, the camera's spinning all around before he finally kicks to knock someone out. Either that one
like
or the
the
one where he
circuit's
flips
still stable.
over them with the
there's
web
another
line
junction box
and then
close
yanks
by.
it against their neck. God damn the dog. God damn the dog. You ruined so many videos and now you ruin my streams.
Uh-huh.
At least in the videos I can edit it out. I might have to do 50,000 takes.
Almost there. One more box to do it.
I mean, one more box should do it. Isn't that all of them? Am I just an idiot? Oh, wait, I gotta hit it 3 times. No, what the I hit that. I want to see Black Suit Spider-Man do the Fisk thing when... I don't know. I don't know when. I'm just excited to see the black suit. For the longest time, you know, waiting for Be the Spider-Man game. To finally have that and not have the black suit, like I have to wait even longer for my Be the Spider-Man, but be able to use the black suit. Alright.
Oh man. These must be where they're planning to attack.
Wow.
Wait. These are Osborn campaign offices.
It's almost like Norman isn't a nice guy.
Lots of high-tech equipment. Maybe later I can recycle this stuff into some weapons of my own.
I'm really interested to see how they tackle a third entry to this series. Like, how do you top Venom? Obviously, Goblin's the way to go. But having just Green Goblin flying around,
this is crazy.
Sure, you've got some like emotional weight there if Harry's gone or something like that.
The demons were stealing from Fisk to go after Mayor Osborn.
You know, maybe he loses his mayoral campaign.
No,
but it's not. It's not enough. You know, you'd need more or less what's making me think of this now. All the other villains that already have a grudge against him thrown into the mix have some kind of on your side and some not, and just the whole city kind of plunged into chaos since he is the mayor. I don't know. I can just see that game being overly ambitious and doing an Arkham Knight. While it might have refined and perfected some things gameplay-wise, the story just might be just too much, just too ambitious, and all of a sudden it's just not delivering. I really feel like it's doing a full cycle copy of the Arkham games. I mean, we'll find out October 20th, where the first game is their first attempt at this. They're just giving it a crack. They've got whatever money they've got to do it, and they're going for it. You know, kind of partnered with Sony, whatever, to get it done. I got stuck in a tree. But since in between the first game and the second game, Sony bought Insomniac in its entirety, so they can't make games for Xbox or anything like that unless Sony want them to. And now owning the company and making it a proper first party. Maybe it will do an Arkham Knight by introducing the Spider something, the Spider Knight. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about custom-made characters, custom-made, just new characters when there's already so much to go off of. Insomniac have been pretty straightforward on that from the start. The spider car, yes, and then it'll also act as a tank for a majority of the gameplay. The spider car, it'll be the exact one from the Japanese show. Well, that didn't work. But yeah, the first game, yeah, they again, losing my train of thought. This, yeah, now being entirely owned by Sony. Oh gosh, I'm in a bit of a pickle here. Gosh, I really can't hold a conversation well, can I? Egg, welcome back. In now being completely owned by Sony, and after the amount of money that the first game made, I feel like Insomniac have as much money as they possibly need to make the best game possible. And since Brian Intihar, the guy that's the creative director of this game, started writing the script like one day after this game came out, he gives off the vibe that Rocksteady had when they did Arkham City, which was, no, hold on, wait, we can do it better. And so I feel like this second game, even with Venom, it's just going to top itself in every way. We've got Brooklyn, we've got Queens, we've got Coney Island even. So map-wise, it's going to be insanely, just massive. And then in terms of, like, let's say gameplay, fist-fighting-wise, all that stuff, we've got the Black Suit, the Tendrils, we've got a whole different combat system as well as the main one we already have. So how in a third game does it top the combat system it's about to do when you're just Spider-Man again? I don't know. It just all reminds me of the Arkham franchise in just the way that the franchise is going. And so with that in mind, I think we're in for the best one in the series. Although I don't know. I mean, Rocksteady got sick of doing Batman games. Hence why they had the ending they had if you 100%ed Arkham Knight. Is that everybody?
He's not out here. Better check inside.
Yeah, hence why they had the ending they had. But I think Insomniac wants
Invoice from an auto
to just keep doing this a little longer. I just wonder when the fatigue will run out.
That's one expensive tune-up.
Although we're only seeing 3 games,
What else can I find
for them
around
it's
here?
5 years per game cycle. It's 15 years of. You just saw, you saw a Grumman document. It was Norman's.
Bigger than I thought.
The worst villain in the franchise, man. Because he just does so much heinous stuff. Just watched it yesterday. These whip guys, alright? I have a bone to pick with these guys.
If this one deadly glowing whip wasn't enough.
I'm just not even gonna deal with you. I'm gonna let those guys deal with you. Oh my god, I hate him. I hate him so much.
I don't know what I was expecting, but it was definitely.
Well, that was hopeless.
Hey MJ.
Are they able to take out everybody?
Demon's attack on Osborn's campaign offices.
Did you find leads?
No, but I found something we should look into.
There we go, that hurt everybody's feelings.
Sounds familiar. I'll check it out and get back to you.
Oh my god! What am I doing? I'm not even talking or commentating, I'm just sucking at the game now. Why is this happening? It's just started playing the game. Alright, where is my health at now? It's getting close. I think it caps out at 250. But every time you level up now, you only get 1 plus health. So you have to play a lot of the game.
Safety's off.
And at first I was just 100%ing the saves and stuff, but as you'll see, they're kind of all over the place. And that being, you don't earn as much,
I'm executing this son of a...
what do you call it, experience? Or whatever it takes to level up. You don't earn as much just doing random side quests as what you would doing main missions. So you'll max out quicker if you just keep doing New Game Plus saves.
Code SM1, holding for orders. Copy code SM1. I have a visual. Hold for Silverburn.
Silver Sable. The accent's probably a little too thick for my taste. It's very I'm Russian. I don't mind it. I don't hate it. Silver Sable. You just hate that a random kid posting gross stuff gets 7k subs. Can I have 7k subs? Should I just post some gross stuff? What would I post? I don't know. You do something shocking or you piss people off, you get people's attention. I mean, that's how Mr. Beast started. To my knowledge, it was just smashing laptops, brand new laptops. You'd get enough people angry.
Explanation, please?
You know, that you'd draw more people like, hey, look at this guy, he's smashing brand new laptops. And when you get enough people watching, then he can afford to buy more laptops and smash more. That will ruin your reputation. Yeah, I think it would. There's the thing, like, I understand the way YouTube is and the way that it works, you know, and the way that, like, Mr. Beast has it's 100% monetized. It's all about watch time, or not so much watch time, but grabbing a viewer's attention and how to.
We're still best buds.
You know, it's so.
Anyway, Sable has the mayor's ear.
What's the word for it?
We've searched that address you gave me, found
At least you get a wage. True. It's like I'd love to do YouTube full time, be here all the time, but. At what cost? At what point am I doing it because this would go really well for the algorithm, or I do it because I enjoy doing it. I think it's fun. I get a kick out of doing the things that I like to do. You know? I mean, if you can get enough of your friends to come over and sub and stuff, I mean, maybe we can make it a living. You have to quit your job though. I would consider it. Again, once it's financially viable, I'd consider it, for sure.
Peter.
You know, because then I can really devote more time into just churning it even more.
Me.
But yeah, I don't want to have to post a 1000-degree knife cuts through diamond play button, or look at me crushing my Lamborghini and a bloody... What do you call them? It's like a trash compactor, whatever. The grinder thing from the new Mr. Beast video. Like, it's not.
I knew a boy like that once.
I don't know.
I remember it.
If you want to make money,
stay busy.
I know the way to do it, but it's like I don't want to sell my soul to do it. I want to do it the hard way, which is by doing the things that I want to do.
Thanks.
Just do Spider-Man Kids content. I mean.
Hey, you haven't heard from Mr. Lee.
I don't know, it just, again, doesn't really feel like me. I don't feel like anyone on YouTube should really be educating or entertaining kids, like little kids.
You don't have to.
It gets 5 million views a day. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. But I think YouTube's already kind of classed my entire channel as a not-for-kids channel. So I don't know how much... There is an option every time you upload a video now to say whether it is or isn't for kids. But if the whole channel is already, like, let's say, delisted to kids, one video being for kids, how far is it going to get in that algorithm then? I don't know. Plus, again, I don't ever want to get close to what, you know, the Elsa and Spider-Man videos as they were in the day. Like, I just don't...
Whoa, what the...
Yeah, here we go. Yeah, it's just not me. To me, it becomes very cringy very quickly, and I want to make stuff that I'm proud of in some way.
It should be right on the other side of the shrine.
Oh gosh, grab it. Give me that key.
A key.
Not gonna read that. That's reading. No one likes reading. Okay, I was elected to lead, not to read. Number 3.
Some kind of puzzle lock.
All right.
That seems right. Oh,
some of these puzzles, man, they're so...
Yes.
It's not even... If Martin Lee had hit his key so well...
Whoa.
Which he hadn't really. Why would he need to even have a puzzle to make himself solve over and over? See you later, mate. Oh, wow. Sword. Haha. Devil's Breath. Found the folder. Let's go.
This might help us figure out what Lee's planning next.
Take the folder. Eat those meatballs. Show them who's boss. See, he's got an inverted family photo because he's negative. Uh-oh.
It's a burn room.
See, why couldn't we have a Peter Parker focused mission like what you were talking about last time? We could do it.
The police had found this. Or may. I want to think of what could have happened.
Ooh.
Now, how do I get out of here?
There were so many things to talk about, so many interesting points, and I've completely lost track of all of them. I was talking about so many different things. All I remember is the Japanese spider car.
Mr. Lee.
That was the most Sigma I knew what you were up to. Like, I found you.
Did you find what you were looking for?
Oh, shit.
Martin, you're back.
Get that.
Thank you.
And heading off again shortly, I'm afraid. Just needed a few things from my office.
You must have heard about City Hall.
Yes. Tragic.
Peter was there. He was very lucky.
And an Osborn rally.
Like, so...
I didn't know
he knows he's Spider-Man, right?
Well, what matters is you are both safe.
Amen.
Like...
The bombers are still out there. Who knows what
you couldn't get out of that door or through that door
as long as you stay away from
because of what was in front of it. So the only way to get in that room is to go through the little
When will you be back?
trap door.
When my work is done.
And Peter wouldn't have... Maybe. I don't know. Trying to do it all in my head. Does it work? You might not think he's Spider-Man, but he knows that he's been in his room.
Wait!
Because there's no other way to get in that area. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. But then... Peter wouldn't just walk into the room and go through the little grate on the floor. He would walk over to the things that were on the table, and then he would have activated the thing that he had. Or even if he just went to the door to drop down, he had to drop down without breaking his ankles. So...
Captain Watanabe.
I finally got your evidence.
Who knows?
Head to the feast
Have I
center
found a
in
tiny
Chinatown.
little plot hole?
What am I going
Should
to
Martin
find?
Lee know that he's
A nice
Spider-Man?
lady named May Parker. And
How
some
smart
really weird
is
stuff
Martin
in
Lee?
Lee's
That's the
office.
video essay
Listen,
I want to see.
He's got another attack plan.
Where? When?
Still working on that, but I think he's going to use something called Devil's Breath.
Sounds destructive. What is it?
A substance created
Devil's
by
Breath. All these little
Probably a
things.
bioweapon
I don't know why they
I
don't
have a folder
sound
full of info on it. I'm holding on to it
intimidating.
for now. I'll send copies as soon as I can.
Oh, it's Devil's
Okay,
Breath.
We'll check his office. If the evidence stands up, I'll put out an APB.
If I don't get to hang up here in the black suit and have some sort of crazy
AJ,
church scene, then
just
I
checking
don't
in.
want it. I'm interested to see how they're going to do that in the new game.
I think you'll want to hear this. Wait, why are you whispering?
So as far as new content for the new game, as of today we've just been, or not just today, the day before, we're now getting character screenshots, if you want to call them that. Insomniac's just dropping stills of the characters in the game and new poses we haven't seen yet. Or well, kinda new poses. They're new images, and they're hyping up the black suit. That one dropped today, and I just can't wait. What are people's thoughts on the black suit? I was a little stunned at first, a lot like with the Insomniac costume, but I'm really coming around to it. Again, it kind of... You've got to shift your perception of how you perceive it, because obviously we're not used to seeing a Spider-Man costume like that. The alien costume is just like complete liquid almost.
Oh, hi, Doctor. How are you?
Or
Exciting news. Out by the lab.
going to the lab. It's either complete liquid or it's, you know, just a color variant like in Spider-Man 3.
Dinner can wait. You need to
But then this version is just something else entirely, which again we don't really see. But for me, as soon as I started approaching it or looking at it as if it's an alien, like in the movie Alien, like a xenomorph, then it kind of becomes cool. Then it makes sense. It's got these harder surfaces around the head, but then all these more gooey bits in between to be able to give you more flexibility. And it makes sense that the symbiote would want to protect its host by almost armoring itself. You know, it makes more dense pieces around the head and, you know, the elbows or wherever, you know, and then allows for flexibility in the joints in between. Because I'm not huge on the armored look, but in that context it makes sense. And it's not really bulky. It is pretty slim the whole way around. It's just different textures. And yeah, I dig it. I do dig it. You know, it took a little bit of...
You really need to get... Where did you get all this equipment?
Again, getting used to, but I like the idea. It makes sense that the symbiote would want to do that to protect its host. So I think at this point, yeah, we go over here. Otto is already planning out the raft breakout. He's already fucking on the shit. This early in the game, this mofo, look at this.
Print a web shooter. Can't believe I've never tried.
Oh yeah, I wonder if you could print a web shooter. That's a Rhino piece of armor, and then that's a fucking part of, I think that's Electro's vest thing. Maybe, possibly Vulture's wing, but I think it's Electro's vest thingy. Jacket. Alright, he's already that far into this thinking. Alright, he's gonna give me this BS.
You've been busy.
Just getting started. You know, until now...
Alright, it was not a sudden snap and smashing the TV like he does later on in the game. He has been planning this.
We can make them better. Okay, I think that should do it.
But anyway, that's something you can find if you look hard enough. Well, you don't have to look that hard. If you're just a little observant. I love these sequences with Otto and Peter. Again, these are what really make the game, I think, in terms of a story. The dynamics and relationships they make between these characters.
Damn it! This is all your fault, Norman, you son of a...
Well, I know who you're not voting for in the next election. Sorry.
That's me at work every day.
I have a habit of making bad jokes in tense situations.
Making bad jokes in tense situations. Because I don't like the fighting.
Just a bit of an overreaction on my part.
No, don't worry. Why don't you take a break? I'll clean this up and get us ready for another test. So, hope you don't mind me asking, but it seems you and Norman have a bit of a history.
We were lab partners in college.
Yeah, this was pretty interesting too.
Became friends. Decided to start a business. We both had visions of changing the world, just in different ways.
Wait, you were at Oscorp when it started?
I'm half the reason it's called Oscorp. In grad school, everyone called us the O's. Add Corp to that, and, well, it is a catchy name.
Well, why'd you leave?
Norman became more and more obsessed with genetics. He started a project I considered unethical.
God damn you, Disney Plus, for charging me again. I'll get you.
When lawyers got involved, I chose to leave in exchange for a settlement. But that money didn't last very long. I've relied on grants ever since.
Sorry that I'm not commentating right now. I'm just invested in the cutscene. It's good.
It'll work. Let me just fix this up.
I'll brew some fresh coffee.
So I think I tried talking about it a couple times before, and I never really got my words out because I kept getting distracted. But I think what excites me the most about this new game is the fact that I'm gonna finally, for the first time ever, get a proper portrayal of the symbiote and Venom. Because we've had it in the past, but not at this level. You know, the 90s cartoon did it pretty cool. And when it... I'll go back even further. When it first came out and it first started, you know, back with Secret Wars, it wasn't planned. It was, you know, we're creating a new costume for Spider-Man, and we're going to have a fan contest, and whoever can draw the coolest design will put their costume in for this one-off event called Secret Wars. And so the black suit won like it won. I mean, the only difference between what it was and what it became when it finally got published in Secret Wars was that the logo was red and the little hand pieces were red as well. And then they changed that. Well,
it's okay.
Marvel then were like, okay, we'll buy it off you for like a couple $100. And he thought he won out, and he had the best thing ever. The amount of money that man lost by selling his design that easily. Poor man. But then they just changed. They bought the design, color swapped the red out for white. He was in Secret Wars and all that, and it was just supposed to be an alternate costume, and people hated it. Hated it. Because at that point in time, you got to realize the comic book fans we're dealing with. These are the old school guys. These are the guys that are like, I love Spider-Man, alright? He wears red and blue. And now you're making this like canon in the timeline that it's going to be black now. Because after Secret Wars, it stuck around for a while. And,
something else, but yeah, we should talk over dinner.
sorry, I'm getting distracted again.
Really? Well, I like to take risks.
Yeah, it stuck around, and then that really peeved off people. And so, after enough angry hate letters, they were like, alright, well, we've got to get him back in red and blue. We can't just stick with this forever. So, they had to come up with an idea, and the idea was, it was an alien, and he only finds that out after he is hanging out with the Fantastic Four, and he's like, hey, I want to get rid of this thing, but I can't get it off me anymore. That, yeah, they remove it, and Reed Richards is like, this thing is alive, it's actually an alien. That he's like, oh, okay. And it made for a good excuse to get rid of the costume then. It was, okay, yeah, that's weird, that's an alien, that's a living thing, that's not a normal costume. Yeah, you probably shouldn't be bonded to that then. And we got to get him back in red and blue. And then there was hate mail. At that point, I don't know, it was around for just long enough that all of a sudden people were like, no, what happened to the black costume? That was really cool, we really liked that little change, it was unique, it was different, and that costume is badass. So they're like, oh great, alright, well we got rid of the costume, how the hell do we bring it back now? And that ended up rolling into the whole idea of Venom, add teeth to it, and all of a sudden you've got an antagonist. And it evolved and evolved over time so that, you know, with Eddie Brock it became more personal, and, you know, to the point where we get to the 90s cartoon, the Spectacular Spider-Man cartoon, which I think has done it the best, because Eddie has some legitimate gripes with Peter and Spider-Man, and he's there from the start of the show. They build it up perfectly and then make Venom everything that he should be, which is, you know, the ultimate threat to Spider-Man. Because Peter bonded with the symbiote, the Spider Sense doesn't like trigger the symbiote as a again, mixing my words up. The Spider Sense doesn't register the symbiote as a threat because it's bonded with Peter already. Just all these little cool things that make Venom what he is. And while we've had some cool interpretations, when it finally came to live action, and like, okay, it's not a cartoon, let's do it for real, we had Topher Grace, and I don't hate it, I really don't. I understand what Raimi was going for, which was, he wanted to make an anti-version of Peter Parker. What if Peter Parker just didn't have the lesson, with great power comes great responsibility? They made him a real slime ball, rather than this really buff, jacked guy that he was in the comic books. Just because Sam didn't really understand the appeal of Venom. He never has been a character that Sam and me really liked. It was a real, you know, studio Avi Arad, hey, we want you to put Venom in because the fans love Venom, where Sam saw nothing more than a monster. Whereas, Doc Ock and Green Goblin were people, characters with all this, development and all that crap. And so with that, yeah, he just tried to make a slimeball Peter Parker, and I get it in what they were going for with that. There are some cool sequences when he's in that black costume for the very first time, but it wasn't Venom. It wasn't the Venom that I wanted to see. And we've just never had that, despite the Marvel Cinematic Universe and everything. We haven't had a decent version. And then we got the Venom movies, and my problem with the Venom movies is they're treated like a rom-com. Or at least the second movie is a full-blown rom-com. While in the first movie, okay, they've got the sires, right, they've got the teeth. Without the fundamental base of Spider-Man in that story, Venom isn't Venom. By name, it isn't Venom, because the 90s cartoon said it best when... what was the quote? I'm stretching back right now, where we're both poison to Peter Parker and Spider-Man. Where most villains, let's say they're poison to Spider-Man. We're poison to both Peter Parker and Spider-Man. That's why we call ourselves Venom. And it's ourselves. It's the bond between the symbiote and Brock and their combined hatred that makes that bond, on top of normal organic things, how the symbiote would just bond with any host, that create Venom. Venom is the two of them put together, and that hate. The name Venom, it just doesn't make sense without Spider-Man. We're poison to what? Why would they even call themselves Venom then? Because there's no antagonist to them that should be worth them calling themselves Venom. Like, it just doesn't. And then you don't have the logo on the chest, and it's like, while you've got some things right, we still haven't got it, And I think with what I was saying earlier, the cartoon's getting some things right. The cartoons can only go so far. They can't go as hard as an R-rated movie can go. It can only go as hard as a cartoon and the network will let them go. And so then the second Venom movie came out, and it ruined Carnage as well. It did the worst possible things you could for this character. My entire life, I have waited to see this be portrayed in a way that I want it to be seen in. And this second game is finally going to give me that. Finally. We're going to get a really aggressive Peter Parker, but not in a way that's emo Parker, and it's funny, and people take the piss out of it. We're gonna see someone that's genuinely angry. Ah, gosh, I hate that so much. Yeah, we're gonna see a genuinely angry Peter Parker, and it portrayed in a very realistic manner. Why did I got caught again. I'm losing my train of thought. Or I'm getting distracted is the word, I mean.
What are they building? Is this all for Lee? Be careful.
Oh, now he doesn't see me because I'm not running around like a spastic. Is that offensive? Apparently we can't say that word anymore either.
Easy does it.
Oh, we don't have to. Easy does it.
Where is it?
Uh-oh.
I swear I left it over here.
Alright, which way are you going? Come on. Again, brings the pacing to a grinding halt. Alright.
What is this? Some kind of...
Now it's pretty easy.
Office must be to my right. Need to move careful through here.
Move careful. Gotcha.
Those barrels seem important.
Yeah, and I've waited my whole life to see the black suit. And again, this whole allegory for substance abuse that they keep talking about. Those are the things that excite me most. is those teasers rather than, oh look, it's Spider-Man punching bad guys. It's like, no, it's this type of story embracing this darkness and, you know, abusing this symbiote and like in the way that you use it throughout this game. It's, you know, and how far is it going to go? Because it looks like they're going to make this thing have a very heavy influence, and that's very early on. You know, it's not a.
Let's see if they.
It's not going to be a you know, a costume that he just bonds with, and he's wearing it for ages before he starts to realize any subtle differences. It's going to be instantaneous, because again, in that demo, when he shows up and sees Miles for the first time, and he's already been so aggressive and so full on and violent, Miles is like, hey, you got new threads? This is the first time Miles has seen him in this costume. So this is only the beginning of him wearing it. I mean, it's probably maybe halfway through the first act of that game, I'm assuming. And if he's already that aggressive, then you can only imagine how far it's going to go. And we've seen that little tease of, in the story trailer, of Peter chasing down Mary Jane in the black suit. And that just... what has happened for it to get to that point? You know? Is that Mary Jane trying to stop Peter some way from murdering Craven, because, you know, murder is the wrong thing to do, and she's found some way of actually putting him away behind bars the proper way, and Pete at that point is like, no, he's going down, I'm going to kill him. You know, is that what's happening in that little sequence? You know, it's just, it's the extreme of the influence to where it's going to get these two to be in a situation like that. I mean, obviously it's going to completely damage and destroy that relationship forever.
I still can't believe they
Maybe.
evaluated the entire
The game might wash over it, but I hope that they just keep committing to it. And it looks like,
pretty happy when we broke up.
while Venom is probably Harry and not Eddie Brock, that this is going to be the most faithful adaptation of this character yet. They just, Insomniac just seem to get it. They understand it. And I appreciate it so much. And they say it a lot. It's games by fans, for fans. And you really felt it with this first game.
So I was thinking, what if we
just gotta hope there's no MJ stealth sequences. Which, I guess, it looks like there will be. We might be running away from Peter Parker. That might be a little bit more engaging. Hopefully, like,
no, not a sidekick.
it's not that it's a horrendous idea to see the world from MJ and Miles' perspective in this game. It's just that, from a gameplay standpoint, it's so undercooked. It really feels like something that was thrown in more last minute, or towards the end of the cycle of development for the game, because it's very easy to just slip by and not be detected, despite me being detected how many times when you were watching me just then.
Sorry to cook and run.
Did you just leave your clothes on the kitchen floor?
Yeah, these guys have a pretty cute dynamic, but again, it's very hard when you tie MJ to those stealth sequences, which are undercooked and break the gaming's pace. You already aren't a huge fan of MJ. You're like, oh, MJ, that means I'm usually in a poor gameplay section, rather than people do or don't like the character. But seeing the entire story from Peter's perspective, it's very easy to just get blindsided and go, oh my god, she's the worst, because she just keeps stopping me from what I'm doing and arguing with me. But it makes sense, like, from her perspective, that
if Lee's after it's got to be related to Devil's Breath.
You know, gosh, I can't even. I'm half reading and half talking and half playing a video game all at once. I'm sorry, guys. I've had a very long day today, and I'm sorry that the quality of this stream is just not up to where it should be, or at least I feel like it's not up to where it should be.
Police look like they could use some help.
I'm just gonna be riding it out today. Uh-oh. That guy is in for a hell of a... Just keep throwing things at him. Eventually, they'll have to stop coming. Yeah, that worked. 236 is where the health is at now. Alright, so I've almost maxed it out. It'll just take a lot more playing. But we're getting there.
Somebody was in a hurry.
Spider-Man!
That was a little too intense of a jump.
You're hurt.
I'm okay. But you gotta find Mr. Standish, fast. Those guys in the masks kidnapped him and forced him up to his place. He lives in the penthouse, top floor.
Okay, sit tight. So glad you're here. I can't find my car. Could have sworn I parked on this level.
Alright, I suppose I should use these. Well, that was very useful. Hell yeah. Let's go. Uh-oh. Spider-Man's definitely a murderer. You guys did see that, right? Well, I'm not sure how those guys are getting down, but it's alright. That's a them problem.
This building is serious about parking enforcement.
Oh, all good. All good, man. Don't worry. My brain's failing me anyway. Alright. Well, wait. Currently in the Standish mission. Barbecue shapes and cheese. That's an interesting combo. I like my barbecue shapes, but I've never had them with cheese. I'd never even thought of decorating my shapes with anything. Well, we know who the real innovator is out of fucking the two of us. See, stealth is just so poorly done. Spider-Man, Mary Jane, just all round. It's just such an undercooked part of this game.
Stay out of the light.
Stay out of the light. Reminder, this is on the ultimate difficulty, by the way.
Nice and easy.
You just speed run through this part.
Tall building. Firebombs? Serious move? Uh-oh.
Wow. Enthralling gameplay. Well, it kinda is, isn't it? I'm just kinda killing it. Alright. Yeah, I just...
Okay.
That is true Metal Gear Solid stealth gameplay. Well, it's even like this sequence, like... The idea is you do it stealthily, because they've got... Charles Standish, or whatever his name is. You know, you're set up to be able to do it, like right now, but there's no incentive. You don't get any reward for it or benefit. You know? You might as well just melee them normally. Because it's not like these guys are some exception in difficulty. Like, you just gotta stealth it, because it's just gonna be too difficult to do hand to hand. The Miles game already tremendously improved that. I'm really glad that we've got it, because it's given us a real, like, heads up. He's dressed like a police siren. He isn't built for stealth. Well, I would say that he'll be in complete black in the next game. That makes him more stealthy, but that suit is the opposite of stealth. That's the, I don't care how strong you are or how stealthy I should be. I'm going to just punch you. Alright. Is that all of them? I swear
Okay,
more
all
guys
clear.
are supposed to
Hope
come.
Standish is all right.
Yeah, I think more guys come. Yeah, here we go. Ah, yes, you and your fancy schmancy sword. See, these guys can be pretty engaging to fight if you fight them the way the game intends you to fight them, which is almost what you never do. Oh god, they're just... Eh, whatever, this is working. What was I talking about? I went on a huge spiel about the black suit before. To be fair, his abilities are pretty suited for stealth and infiltration. Yeah.
Let's try this again.
But yeah, that again, yeah, it's the incentive that, you know, I could have done that entire sequence stealthily, but it just would have taken much longer, and if there's no reward for that, then what's the point?
It's safe now.
But the Miles game tremendously improved it. And what I was talking about just before is I'm glad that we got the Miles game because the amount of little fixes, little changes that players wanted, that they were able to accomplish in the span of a year or two, compared to what we're going to get now with a 5-year, you know, time jump between the first and the second game, is extremely... I don't want to say inspiring. What's the word I'm looking for?
I honestly don't know.
Down.
It's confidence inducing. There, that's a way that's the thing someone has never explained a thing like before.
Come on, come on.
Wait, the elevator.
There's not a lot of gameplay to this set piece, but I do think it's cool. I think it's because there isn't much gameplay to it, it's not talked about as much, but this is cool. Alright, I'm having my little Gwen Stacy moment right now.
Try to fall slower.
I don't know if he should be joking right now. Like, is he that confident about the situation? Because right now, he has falling debris come next to him, and he doesn't seem that certain.
Yeah, I think so.
Good. Good. You know, as elevator shafts go, this is pretty nice.
Yeah, that. He didn't seem that confident, so should he have been cracking jokes? I don't know.
You okay?
Yeah.
He is a police siren. Look at him.
Get much out of
The
Standish.
police lights on him and
Sable
everything.
guys stepped in and told me to back off. What's the deal?
But yeah, the Miles game improved on the stealth sequences. So QTE failed for this, and it's quite funny. Oh, I should have failed it, shouldn't I?
I just got a lead.
A lead? You sound like a cop.
I actually have no idea what the QTE fail for this would look like.
Yuri?
No. Can you even fail QTEs in this game? How would someone even do that? I doubt it touches what they did in Spider-Man 3.
He's safe.
Okay, good. And the demons?
They were looking for a name.
Alright.
You got a pen?
But yeah, they improved the stealth sequences. At first,
What's his deal? I was hoping you could tell me.
in terms of the way that enemies can spot you and the way that you can also do takedowns and things like that. But where it then broke itself again was when you realize that Miles can turn invisible at any point, really, provided it's charged, kind of like how the Web Blossom works in this. Oh, yeah, the QT with Black Cat from Web of Shadows. That is an absolute crack up, that one. Oh my god. Epic. She flies off the building and all of a sudden it's, ah! I know the clip. Web of Shadows is probably my most played Spider-Man game after this one. It was the one I played the most in waiting for this game to come out. I'm trying to remember where this party is. Is it this way more? Because it hasn't appeared on the map just yet.
Message from Doc.
Sorry to call so late. My mind's bursting with ideas. We've been thinking too small.
No, I feel like I've passed it now.
With facsimiles when we can improve upon them.
Is that like the proper university? The ECU one?
The human body doesn't need to be be our default?
I don't know.
So far beyond it. Just some thoughts to conjure with.
Doc's really giving it both barrels.
But yeah, they improved the stealth
burn himself
until all of a
out.
sudden you can turn invisible, and then it just breaks again because anytime you're spotted, you can just go invisible and hide again. And you know, when you're invisible and fighting people and taking them out, it just gets ridiculous. Wow, I was. Oh no, that's
But if you
the
ask nicely.
Taskmaster shit. Completely wrong area. I thought it was straight to the party. I suppose that's right after you activate this. Should I do the challenge? I skipped the Harry thing before, and I don't know. Should I waste my time doing Taskmaster stuff right now?
There's the magic word.
I don't know.
I hope it's some kid's science project.
But yeah, the stealth thing got broken again, but they did innovate it in some places. It's much harder. And I can't remember all the reasons why it was good, but again, we'll get to that when we replay Miles as well. Or for you guys, it'll be the first time seeing it. And then, what's it? Yeah, they let you replay your favorite chapters of the Miles game whenever you feel like it. If you had a favorite level you liked, go back and replay it in whatever costume you like, with your upgrades this time around.
Military grade.
You know?
Weird.
You can New Game Plus the game still. They just added more and more little innovative things that players wanted. You know, I wanted better stealth stuff. They got rid of the stealth sequences. And they gave us the ability to replay missions whenever we felt like it. You know, and again, if that's what they can do in the span of a year or two, with 5 years, I'm just over the moon. Do I do the stealth? Do I do the bomb challenge? Do I give it a crack? Will I get a 3 out of 3 challenge token? Do I do it? Probably have enough tokens as is that I can't spend anymore. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Come on. I've got to do one of them, right? I'm replaying Marvel Spider-Man. I got to do one. The main mission hasn't even popped up yet. Alright. Focus time.
Hurry and defuse those bombs.
I do like Taskmaster as a character. I know the boss fights in this game at least seem a little lackluster, but he's very love that guy. He's very reminiscent of the way that Mr. Freeze works in the Arkham games. In that anytime you try a specific tactic when fighting him, he learns from it and you can't use it again. Which actually made him feel like a pretty difficult boss fight once you've exhausted all the gadgets. Didn't mind it.
Not gonna lie, feeling pretty good about myself right now.
Let's go.
But you lean into your throat too much. Hurts the accuracy.
Lean into my throat too much. Go away, Taskmaster.
And I'm a professional.
I hate how the MCU butchered the character.
Client wasted their money.
Gosh. Taskmaster, for those who don't know, was in the MCU and was in the Black Widow film as like a side antagonist. And just
which one is Delaney?
I don't know.
Delaney is the lizard.
Good thing I already have a costume.
Alright. Was I kinda close where I was before? Alright. How are we doing for time, guys? We've got enough time. Why does he have a phone picture of Taskmaster but not Otto at the start of the game? Yeah. Vigigames. That's Vigigames for you. Sometimes they want surprises for you. But like, how does he even have a photo of Taskmaster? You know? It's an unknown number, you don't even know his name. And he's like, oh, I know the guy. Alright. Yeah, it is at the normal ECU building. Empire State University, yeah. How did I not remember that?
Halloween party. Guess I don't have to change.
I'd really love to see Mysterio at some point.
Delaney's dressed as one of my greatest foes.
Like, obviously the villains, it's going to be very stacked in the second game. Kraven, Venom alone is just that big of a story that you don't even really have time. Hey, it's the... what's his name? God damn it. I can't remember his name.
What's with the white spider? You get that suit at the dollar store?
Yeah, go away.
Excuse me, are you Dr. Delaney?
Losing my train of thought again. Yeah, the villains list, it's going to be stacked for the second game, the way that they're setting up. We're going to have Wraith, we're going to have Martin Lee show up again very briefly. And, again, with Venom being such an involved storyline, there's so much to it, I can't imagine they'll throw a heap of other villains in there.
I need to find Dr. Delaney.
He's out in the forest somewhere.
Yeah, he does have a crazy roster of villains, and so... me assuming there'll be a couple more surprise villains, I'm sure, in the second game. What I would like to see in the third game, considering it's going to be Goblin, I feel like that's not really enough. Graphically, Sandman, you could do something pretty cool. The amount of grains of sand, we'll have proper full-blown 8K TVs at that point. It could look pretty crazy. But the one we were just dealing with, Mysterio, is... oh, great. That fucking worked, didn't it? Why did it not work that time? I'd love to see Mysterio in some form. Even in the second game that we're getting, I think it would be cool. Imagine if you had like a full...
I'm looking for Isaac Delaney.
You know,
I think he's on the
like Scarecrow's fear toxin, a full tripping sequence where you think you're seeing the symbiote and it haunting you and Venom hunting you. Or, I don't know. I always love... yeah.
Hey look, it's Spider-Boy.
The real antagonist of the game right here.
Oh, what's the matter, Spider-Wimp? You afraid of my might?
I love that he's actually like enough to push Spider-Man. Like, you know, you can go, oh well, he is a normal person at the end of the day. He can be like pushed around slightly, but the stuff that this Spider-Man does in this game, he is that goddamn strong. He could just walk straight forward and put his hand out and just keep pushing, and he would move. There'd be nothing he could do. Wish we had a little bit more to do with this whole party sequence. There's so much going on here I've never explored. I've always just gone for it. Wow, there really isn't that much going on, is there? Alright, I'll stop dicking around. I'll stop wasting so much time. Alright.
Take it easy. Just tell me what you want.
This is a joke, right? Those aren't real guns.
Back, now!
Hipsters, am I right?
Let him go!
Don't the Avengers exist in this universe? Where are they meant to be? So they're on the East Coast. I think that's what the excuse is in this game. What's it? Because there is like, it's probably one of the backpack collectibles or something. It actually tells you. You'd think they'd have something to say about the apocalypse in New York City. Yeah, that's where it doesn't make sense. It's like, I prefer my Spider-Man stories just set in their own special little space without the Avengers. Because while it's cool in concept if done right, having all these other Avengers and all these other heroes makes Spider-Man feel so much more insignificant. There's so many better and bigger heroes. I mean, not as far as interesting and developed characters, but you know, Thor is... You'd want Thor to come and save you versus Spider-Man, because Thor's just... He could fly, and he has a hammer that's just pure magic. And, I don't know, when it's just Peter versus everyone, the odds are just so out of his favor, and it's so much more interesting thinking that no one could come and save the day. You know, with the Avengers in this universe, it's like, oh, well, he fell, the Avengers could take over. They could come back. They could help. Like, I get the Easter egg. It's just supposed to be an Easter egg. I think it's where Sandman is in the game. Supposedly it's only part of Sandman and not Sandman himself. But I tell you what, we should just go and find the Easter egg right after this. It's not even an Easter egg. They're collectible, and we'll suss it out together. I'll just get through this one. It hasn't got much further now.
Who are you? You recently.
See, some of these cinematics are pretty cool, and I think this is as far as the game ever pushes with violence. I mean, well, you do see someone get stabbed earlier. Yeah, Sandman's in like a little vial, and he's strapped to the top of the Avengers Tower, because that's a smart thing to do. And I'm pretty sure it is Sandman, but yeah, I've heard rumor that it's only part of Sandman. And considering he's just not mentioned or talked about at all, he just doesn't seem like he's as significant as he should be. But they're probably just avoiding him completely in case they, you know, another 5 years down the line when they do a third game, they've finally decided they want to take the character in a certain direction. They don't have to retcon whatever they've done here already.
Thank you.
So, we got some suicide. I did read the rating for the second game, and they go much further because when they, you know, what are they called? The guys that grade games, like their ratings. Can't believe I've forgotten what they are. You know, they do their M for mature and all that stuff. They have to list the most violent things that happen in the game, you know, before selling the product. You can't, you know, oh yeah, pre-order Spider-Man now, but we're not going to tell you what it's rated. You know, if you're paying for the product, the parents have to know what they're paying for, and there's a lot of violent things that happen in this new game. I'm very excited about it. A lot more blood, even off of just enemies in combat like this, which is making me really wonder what this black suit can do. You know, how far it's going to go. Alright.
That's all of them. Gotta find Lee.
How did I even get to talking about the rating of games? I don't know. Really? He grabbed me straight away? Come on.
Gotta stop them from hurting each other.
Alright, I guess I just do this.
You'll be okay later.
I guess my damage is just high enough now that I can do this, and it's all good. That's a bit busted. Usually you gotta grab him and throw him down. Because he's just mean to people. Yeah, that's the real reason.
What did Lee do to these people?
This is insane.
This is for your own good.
Hey, look. Gotta hit someone more than once. How is it not lifting him in the air? Holy moly, this guy's the ultimate boss. Oh, he's not that tough. It's a puffy costume. Come on. Come on, let's be real. But does that mean he had like his full retro Rhino costume in this universe at one point?
Yeah, that's me. I'll explain later. But right now,
yeah,
we need to find a Dr.
that was
Morgan
me.
Michaels.
I was
Martin
the one
Lee's
that was
coming
shooting
after
up the school. That was a horrible joke. That was really bad. Did Lee basically just kill all those kids? I'm assuming it's kids, you mean?
I think he's the head scientist on his
yes.
project. Did you find him?
Yes and no. Sable says they have him under protection at a safe house somewhere.
Should I do the DLC for this game?
Tell me where.
I thought you guys were working together.
So did I.
Maybe. Okay. I have an idea on how.
Because then we get a full rounded story the whole way through. We could do that. We'll see how everybody's feeling when we finish the first game.
Hey, did you find Dr. Delaney at the party?
No,
Yeah,
I'm not doing the spider hack.
Oh no, what happened?
That
Lee corrupted him and made
will
him
have
kill
to be a
himself.
next time thing. We got about 5 minutes left, so let's find this backpack and
We will.
get it
Before
going.
Delaney died, he gave Lee a name. Morgan Michaels.
What do I think of the DLCs? Good question.
Not sure, but I bet he works
While
on the
it's
Devil's
cool to
Breath
see
project.
Black Cat,
Have you
the
learned anything from
overall
that Devil's
arc
Breath file?
for Hammerhead is absolutely horrendous. It's really, really bad. And the DLCs just for
Where's the lab?
Batman? Yeah, it is Batman. Just for like information's sake, were written by someone else. They weren't written by the guy or done by Brian Intihar, the creative director of this game. They were done by someone else, and you can tell because they really just butcher Hammerhead's character. They more or less just went up to Brian Intihar and were like, "Hey, do you plan on using Hammerhead seriously at any point in the next 2 games? Like, does that matter to you if we just do whatever we want?" And he was like, "Nah, I go crazy." And so, you know, he died, got revived, and then, on top of that, oh gosh, then got put in a huge, like, mech suit with no body, like, it just went absolutely insane. Alright.
The poor woman's grieving herself while trying to be strong for her son.
Here we go.
She needs some time.
Still not sure if opening this would set the Sandman free, but I'm in no hurry to find out.
Okay, so now with context, it is a little bit ambiguous. Because I always thought, yeah, no, Sandman would be in there, but, you know, how could you fit all of Sandman in the vial? Yeah, they have to melt his brain to kill him or whatever, kind of. They have to hit him with a jet, it's just ridiculous. Not sure if opening this would set the Sandman free. I get why when I first heard it, that I would think Sandman's in there, but there's no way you could fit enough grains of sand in there to be able to, you know, fit Sandman in there. But releasing this, would it set the Sandman free? Is Sandman currently incomplete? Is he missing his dick inside of his cell in the raft? And by getting the remaining bits of sand to make him complete, would that set him free? Would the bit of sand go back and help him escape because it's outside, but it's still technically him? Man, I'm a nerd. Gosh, I overthink about this too much. What if the sand is his brain? Is it his brain that you're trying to say? Huh. Yeah, well, I always thought it was Sandman. I thought, well, that's a dangerous place to leave Sandman. But no, it makes sense. He's down there, but why would... Yeah. Anyway,
Okay,
how are we doing for time?
I finished listening to May's voicemail.
We got 2 more minutes. We might swing over.
To Miles's mother, and she loved the idea of him working.
I don't like this next mission. Again, it's the stealth. It just really slows down everything. Might be that most of him got destroyed or something. Cool idea as well. But then, the only thing that really comes from that is so Spider-Man did murder him. Yeah, the only thing that comes from that then is that you're just shutting off the character for potential use in a sequel, and that just is of no benefit or use to Insomniac, so while it's a cool theory, I doubt it's the case.
Not getting much coverage.
But I think
More towers to activate.
you're using sarcasm. Maybe. Well, we're gonna have to leave it because I really don't want to crawl up the side of that tower, and we are out of time for today. So thank you everybody so much for coming and hanging out. I will be back next Thursday or Friday, depending on how things go with work. I'm going to try aim for Thursdays. We'll see how we go. And then keep on the lookout, because in between I might do another no damage run, because they're just kind of fun to do, and now we're going to be doing it with New Game Plus. So if you haven't already, consider subscribing. If we reach 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to pull the avalanche of movies down over myself, injuring myself very badly. How do I think the things I do? Is that even literate? Anyway, if you've made it through to the end of the stream, or if you've just jumped in, sorry, I'm about to end it. But you're a bloody legend. thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.